I think it's exciting to innovate in an industry that hasn't really seen much change for the last 400 or 500 years.
Hi Dragons, my name's Oliver.
My name's Ruth.
And we're here today to ask for £60,000 in exchange for 8% of our business, Churchill Gowns.
Our gowns are 30% less to rent and 80% less to buy than from other suppliers. What's more, every single gown that we make is made entirely from recycled plastic. Each gown that we manufacture saves the equivalent of these 28 plastic bottles from ending up in landfill or polluting the ocean, and instead turns them into something truly useful and practical that looks and feels exactly like any other graduation gown. Tuka, this one's for you.
Thank you.
You look like something out of Harry Potter.
So at the moment, who are the dominant players?
So there's one large incumbent supplier. They own probably 85% of the UK market.
Right, gosh.
Yes.
Who owns their design?
We've checked with our lawyers and they've said that no intellectual property rights would exist because the gowns are from medieval England, you know, they're 500 years old.
Your competition is very established.
We believe we can compete on price and on quality, and obviously we're sustainable, so there are a number of things that differentiate us.
The incumbent suppliers would usually charge around £270 if you wanted to buy a full set. We charge £79.
Gosh.
What is your price to rent versus the competitor?
A full set is £34. That doesn't include shipping. Shipping is £5.
So yours is 34. What is your competitor price to rent?
Somewhere between £45 and £65.
A £6 saving isn't enough to make me want to do that. So I'm not convinced that going down that route for the rentals is the right way forward.
What was your initial investment in this business?
I came across a company in Australia that had a business model that I love. So they put in some initial investment.
Can you talk numbers?
£40,000 from those two gentlemen in Australia. We then...
For what share?
They individually have 23%.
Wow.
Just 46%.
46. Together we then went out to find more investment, and that was for a net of about £220,000.
For what percentage?
26%.
Between you, what do you guys earn?
28%.
28%.
I think you're in trouble. You've given away 72% of your company before ultimately it's really started.
So guys, I think there is a real structural problem with your business in terms of the investment you've already taken on board. Immediate alarm bells. But I love anything that disrupts something. Students are bang on this, you know, they're engaged in a very different way than they were 10 years ago. They want the sustainability, they want all of the added stuff. So I'm going to offer you all of the money, the 22% of the business. The shares that I'm buying, I would expect to come from your other shareholders, but there is no point doing that deal unless you think you can talk to your other shareholders and that they will agree to it.
My offer would be very similar to Deborah's, but I want more. I'd want to dilute your two other shareholders by 50%. So I will give you all the money, but I want 36%.
Okay. We take a minute.
Sure.
Have a little chat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you both for your offers. Taking everything into account, would like to go ahead with you, please.
Oh, yes.
Excited.
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
I'm going to
Yeah.
take this off
Yeah.
first. I'm going to become a dragon again, and then I'm going to go.
Thank you.
I'm very pleased.
Thank you so much.
You're very
exciting.
good.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I love disrupting a market. That is brilliant. £279 to students for gowns is taking the mickey.
Feels like we've graduated from the den.